Hi, this is an explanation for week 4. In the week 4 module, you will participate in a discussion of your culturally diverse book with your virtual discussion group. You're going to gain more knowledge of culturally diverse literature, and you're going to determine authenticity and translation. Some questions to be answered this week. Can the author of another culture write a book authentically about a culture in which he or she is not a member of that culture? And is the authenticity of the culture compromised? If we click on inside the week here, you'll see the activities are numbered this week. This is the Dropbox for the week 4. You will view the video of the book, The Sandwich Swap, and then you're going to read the article, which is right below the directions here. How does this book touch on questions of multiculturalism as suggested by the author of the article? How do the illustrations help the text to touch the questions of multiculturalism and provide an approach you might use in your classroom reading this book in your classroom? And put your response in week 4 Dropbox. This is the Culturally Diverse Literature PowerPoint. In the second activity, you're going to view and read the PowerPoint presentation on cultural diversity. There are 4 categories of cultural diversity that are identified in that PowerPoint. You're to locate images or synopsis, or both, of 4 books for each category and create a document of your selection. Post this document in week 4 Dropbox. So there are 4 categories, and you're going to find 4 books, images, and you can write a brief synopsis of each book and state why you think it fits in that category. Then there are some additional articles you're going to read this week. The following articles below relate to the categories in the PowerPoint presentation. The best books can break down stereotypes and the way we look at different cultures. These books can surprise us, whether they are close to home or abroad. They can change how we see ourselves. They extend the phrase, like me, to include what we thought was strange or foreign. As a group, each member should select an article, read the article, and as a group respond to the following questions. How did these articles help your group better understand cultural diversity? What information did you glean from the article that was new or interesting to you? What did you learn about teaching cultural diversity literature in the classroom? So have a discussion in your responses to these questions. You will want to post a brief synopsis of your article for the others that are in your group, and then you should revisit the textbook and read pages 23 to 28 to be included in your group's discussion. So you're going to include some information from that as well. Post your group's document in the group Cultural Diversity Wiki, which you'll find below here. There are 3 articles. I know some groups only have 2 people in this class, so you'll only read 2 articles. Each of you will pick one of the articles, and then you will give a brief synopsis and you'll give a little discussion. So what does that mean when you're online and discussing? You don't have to go to WebEx, but what you do need to do is post in the wiki your synopsis, your responses to the questions, and then when the other person responds to yours, you can have a discussion and you can respond to his or her position as well in regards to their reflection of the article and the questions. And that would be your discussion. And that takes care of this week. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't take care of this week. In your virtual discussion group, you're going to discuss your multicultural book this week. Select a new leader, so you can take turns being a leader. And don't forget to record it and then put your link to your discussion of your recording of your discussion and your virtual discussion Dropbox. If you would like to invite me, I would love to be able to be part of your group. If I'm available, I will drop in on your discussion. So you can always send me a link. I do need to be a part of your group sometime during this course. So whenever you have a chance to do that, and you can just send me a link every week too. And if I can make it, I'll make it. And if I can't, I'm sorry, but I will try to be a part of your discussion at least one time during the semester, but it may be more. These are just some culturally diverse resources. And last but not least, After viewing the video of A Day's Work by Eve Bunting, respond to this question. Do you think a book written by a cultural outsider, who is Eve Bunting, a wonderful author, can be authentic, valid, even if it has some inaccuracies? Use examples from the book to support your opinion, and the book is here again. You can listen to the book through the video. Use the PowerPoint presentation information to support the examples you cite from your book. Post your response in a Word document in the Week 4 Dropbox. This is the Authenticity and Translation PowerPoint presentation. And this is, last but not least, using your multicultural book from your virtual discussion group, the one you just discussed with the group that you're going to also blog in your reader's response blog. You're going to respond to simple questions to evaluate authenticity. Determine if your book is authentic based on the questions you have responded to for this activity. Create a Word document and post this in the Week 4 Dropbox. Those are the activities this week. There are 6 of them, as you see, you should be able to do them quite readily. If you have questions, always ask me. Otherwise, I'll see you online.